I'm Dr. Vanita Rattan and this channel is dedicated to skincare for skin of colour. So as you know, I'm a doctor, but I'm also a cosmetic formulator specifically for skin of colour. I'm sure a lot of you also know that none of my videos have ever been sponsored and they never will be sponsored. This channel is an evidence-based information resource for you, for your other halves, for your children, so that you know what is best for you and what you should be avoiding. Often the marketing doesn't match up to the ingredients in the product, and because my expertise is understanding formulas and understanding ingredients, I really want to demystify the whole of skincare for you. It really doesn't need to be as overly complicated as it seems. So today's video is actually quite a different video because majority of our following are females. So this video is actually for men. It's for men's skincare with beards. And it's so confusing because, you know, you sort of think, well, do you need to have skincare if you have facial hair, or do you skip it, or do you use what the products that you use on your body? Is that good enough? So this video really is to break down the classic mistakes that are being made. Why is it that when you have a beard, often you have dry, flaky, itchy skin underneath, and how to nourish that skin? So and the classic mistakes that get made. So if that sounds good to you, please give me a thumbs up. So the number one mistake that happens is that men who use a shampoo for their hair will use the same shampoo for their beard. The problem is that it contains a huge amount of fragrance. Fragrance is actually very high up on the list for shampoo compared to your skincare. And don't forget, fragrance is the number one cause of contact dermatitis. That's right. So we definitely want to avoid, that level of fragrance on the face. Also, there tends to be a lot of sulfates in shampoo, which again, you don't want to be putting on the face because it can really dry your skin. And that's also leading to the flaky itchiness. Instead, what I highly recommend is you purchase a Nizoral shampoo. So Nizoral's basically got no fragrance in it and it's great for dandruff. So it's great for your itchy skin under the beard. So that's my number one purchase. The second biggest mistake is that men often use bar soaps. So bar soaps have solidifying agents in them, and actually bar soaps tend to be quite alkali, so that can also further dehydrate your skin. So avoid that, and definitely avoid any bar soaps that you've used for the rest of the body on your face. It's very important that you have completely separate products for your face compared to the rest of your body. Third mistake is over exfoliation of the skin. Now, don't forget, if you're brushing your beard or you're combing your beard, that's already exfoliating the skin. Don't then go in with any acids or, your St. Ives or any other scrubs, because your skin just can't tolerate it. In fact, you'll be damaging the skin barrier. You can lead to dry, dehydrated skin, which can lead to a whole host of other issues. So what I would say is buy yourself a wooden comb, so don't use those cheap plastic ones because they tend to break the hair and then you get ingrown hairs, and that leads to pigmentation, painful bumps, and in skin of color, it's just something we need to avoid. If you are getting razor bumps, then please do watch my razor bumps video on how to treat those pigmented bumps that tend to take place. They can bleed often when you touch the skin. So definitely watch that video. It tends to happen if you have more curly, coarse hair. Okay, so instead what I'd do is use a gentle wooden comb just to brush out your beard, and that's it. Don't use any other exfoliator. That is enough. Now, the key things that you need to do are to moisturize your skin, even under the beard. This is vital. The reason being, imagine you've exfoliated the skin, you've washed the skin, so you've basically stripped the skin of oils. You now need to replace those oils. So I would definitely moisturize. CeraVe happens to be one of my favorite. Just because it's packed with ceramides. Ceramides are essential for skin of color. We actually have less ceramides than Caucasian skin. And so you definitely want to include that. And that also helps with the skin barrier and will also reduce any dry, dehydrated, flaky skin. The next step I would use is a beard oil, a non-fragranced beard oil. And actually I was really surprised because when I went to research this for you, there are many non-fragranced beard oils, which was fantastic because actually this does not reflect what's going on in skincare right now. You might find maybe 2% of the skincare shelf without fragrance, but beard oil, they are ahead of the curve. So I'm going to list you my favorite ones. But first, moisturize, because don't forget the beard oil will soften the beard, but it will also trap any water on the skin. So it reduces your transepidermal water loss. But it won't hydrate the skin. You need humectants to act like a water magnet in the skin, literally attracting water molecules into the top layer of skin, and then you trap it with oil. So that's your step-by-step skincare routine. Okay, so I do have 4 top beard oils that I'd like to recommend to you. So the first one is Simply Great Beard Oil. So that's got olive oil, sweet almond oil, and hazelnut oil. The second oil I love is Ranger Beard Oil, and that's got argan oil and jojoba oil. And I know I pronounced jojoba wrong. I get told every time. I'm just going to stick with jojoba. If you know how to pronounce it properly, you can write that down below for me. The next one is Boss Man Jelly Beard for dry skin. I just love that name, Boss Man. I want a boss lady range. I feel like that's so cool. So this is a thicker consistency. So this is better for dry skin. The next one is Gentleman's Beard. Now with this one, only use it for non-acne prone skin because it does contain coconut oil, which can be quite comedogenic. So it's best to, choose the products based on your skin type, which is what I've tried to analyze for you. Not all oils are made the same. Some are saturated, some are unsaturated, and they all have different effects on your skin. I really want to do more men's skincare because I do feel like it's an underserved area, and I want you to have the best, especially if you have skin of color, because there's very little even for females, let alone men. So please, can you write down below what videos you want me to make for you? And I will do it. I want to make a whole series just for men. So please just, go to town, write down everything you want, and I will one by one make those videos for you. Please don't forget to download your free guide to skincare for skin of color. It's really important that you are empowered when it comes to purchasing your own skincare. So, I literally go through all the ingredients that you want to use, the ones you want to avoid, and the link is down below. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at the Hyperpigmentation Clinic and at Skincare by Dr. V. I ask you so many questions for my YouTube channel specifically that you want to see. So I want you to be part of that initial discussion so that when it comes to YouTube, I'm covering all the things that you want me to cover. And also, can you please follow me on TikTok because I've just started and honestly, it's actually quite stressful because I'm not this young, cool, hip person, but I'm trying to be. So if you could just support me on that, that would be wonderful too. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.